Something feels different this time, and people can feel it in their bones. There is a sense that the ground is shifting under America's feet, and no one is fully sure where it will land. Some people are glad to see action. Others are frightened by the speed and scale of what is happening. Many feel disappointed, worn out, and overwhelmed. Yet even in all this confusion, some believe there is a bigger plan at work, even if it is hard to see clearly right now. It has been non-stop. The pace has been relentless, and events keep piling on without pause. America has removed Nicolas Maduro and declared it would administer Venezuela. The United States has spoken openly about claiming Greenland. A federal agent killed Renee Good in Minneapolis. The head of the central bank is now under investigation. A journalist's home was searched by the FBI. These are not small moments. How America behaves and how it is governed is changing in visible ways. Long-standing norms are being pushed aside, and rules that once felt solid now feel flexible. Many people believe President Trump is crossing lines. Some admit that openly. Others say they are uncomfortable but still willing to accept it. The argument they make is simple. Sometimes, they say, things do not move forward unless lines are crossed. You cannot make an omelet without breaking eggs. That belief, however, does not make everything easier to accept. For many, the intervention in Venezuela was shocking. For students of history especially, it felt like a clear act of modern imperialism, something they thought belonged to the past. Supporters of the administration offer a counter-argument. They say the action was justified and necessary. They argue it was meant to make the region safer for America and to protect national interests. Critics push back and say each country should decide its own leadership without foreign control. Public opinion reflects this divide. One poll showed that only 35% of Americans approve of the United States running Venezuela. Another found that just 30% support using federal money to purchase Greenland. Only 14% support using military force, even though those options now seem unlikely. President Trump's overall approval rating sits around 40%. That number looks similar to Joe Biden's approval after 1 year and to Trump's own rating during his first term. It is much lower than the ratings once held by Barack Obama and George W. Bush at the same stage. What stands out most is not just the number itself, but how steady it has remained. Despite dramatic headlines and major events, his approval rating has barely shifted. This has been a remarkable year in the United States, and the past few weeks alone have been intense. Yet the most stable thing in American politics right now may be how people feel about the president. That stability exists partly because most Republicans continue to approve of what they see. They believe Trump is defending Americans and putting America first. Around the world, many people are shocked by how the United States has acted recently. But supporters argue that other countries have grown too comfortable relying on America's money, protection, and patience. Later this year, the midterm elections will give Americans a chance to express their views at the ballot box. Even now, there are signs of resistance. Protesters are taking to the streets, and Democrats are organizing more forcefully. Critics argue there is no version of Trump's vision that makes America safer, richer, or freer. They believe those who oppose him need to coordinate better and respond with greater urgency. Some observers are surprised by how calm the response has been overall. Given how strong feelings appear to be, many expected louder and larger reactions. One explanation is that the pro-democracy movement in America has not yet found its rhythm. Many people never believed something like this could happen in the United States. As a result, the country has been slow to wake up to the reality of the moment. Polling suggests that not all issues affect voters equally. What happens abroad or within institutions may matter less to many Americans than the state of the economy. If opinions about the president are going to change, it will likely be because people feel he is ignoring the issue they care about most. That issue is money and daily life. The economy is growing, but prices for goods and energy are rising. Affordability remains a major pressure point. Because this is Trump's second and final term, and because there are few strong dissenting voices around him, he appears more willing than ever to act exactly as he wants. Some argue this is nothing new. Trump has always pursued his personal priorities, no matter the political situation. Whatever the reason, this year he has aggressively reshaped America's relationships with allies and its approach to law and order at home. For many Americans, this raises deep and uncomfortable questions about who they are as a country. People feel disappointed, frustrated, and exhausted. Jokes circulate that the year already feels long, even though there are still years to go. Yet some continue to trust the president as a leader. They believe the country has faced hard times before and survived. They trust that America will keep moving forward, working through its challenges, just as it always has.